Yo, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Let's see if this works. I haven't advertised this anywhere yet, so let's hope that I'm able to do a good job here. Coming. That's a fake. Hey, hey yo, no lagging right now? Okay, I haven't seen any hiccups. But do I sound funny? The music may be a little too loud. Yeah. How about that? Okay, no lagging. Oh, wait, I saw a bit. Fuck me, why? Why does that keep happening? Let's delete this. What? Okay, did I delete it finally? Did I destroy the evil? I tried streaming in another platform, but it was working just fine. See, this is a test. I'm sorry, y'all. This podcast is gonna be a little bit extra and a little bit special. I'm probably going to have to edit a large portion out of it. Let's see what's going to happen. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I am lagging so much. Oof. I can see myself on the phone. Let's see. What's going on here? Maybe I shouldn't use fucking Chrome. How about that? What do you think about that? Eating my fucking GPU. Let's close it for 1 second. Let's see if that alleviates the pain. Just doing that. I haven't. Let's see. Streaming test. Yo. I do have only 2 games open, and move the Wi-Fi around the house. Move the game. La la la. I sound crazy as fuck. But what am I gonna do for background music though? Ah! I mean, this is normal for me. Normal. Hello. Yeah. This is a huge test. Should I invite people now? Let me tell them. Music. I sound like a crazy person. More than usual though. Let's put. I guess I closed Chrome and it kind of fixed the problem. Let's see. No more delay. No more crash. Actually, this is pretty good. I can do this. I can work with this. Music. Maybe. Yep. How about if I do this? Play and add to VLC media players. Yeah. How about that? Y'all like this? Oh, there we go. Oh, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. It's not optimal? Wait, what is? Play with VLC media player. Okay, how about now? I'm trying my best to make this work. I have no faith that doing what I can. Exactly. I just keep the Animal Crossing music and keep talking. I am going to restart and refresh this stream and retry once again. Retry, try. Oh God, who's there? Please don't come here. It's too soon. The podcast is about to start in a minute. It's too soon. Okay, so I keep reference detector. Oh, 20% less than a minute. This is usually related to a poor network connection, like the health of your internet, or your ingest server. If none of these work, lower the bit rate. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading stuff. This isn't engaging. Why is this not freaking playing in the background? I click play on all this together. 20. There we go. Good, good. Ooh, let me lower the music. It's just me playing Animal Crossing by myself, I guess. Uh, podcast hour? No. I like to nominate this award. Oh God. Let's post this. Right. Oh God. Give me just 1 minute. I will try my best to fix the stream. Something's been going on. It's just lagging like crazy. Why is it doing that? Server. Okay, open settings. Disable source alignment. I mean, it's been working kind of fine right now. Okay. No, I started late. No, not just too soon. Okay. Let's see. No, it's doing the same thing as last night. I told everyone to scramble because I have been just yeah. This is not the podcast experience that I wanted. No, why are you all showing up? I didn't advertise this. This is the worst. I'm doing I'm doing a podcast test. I'm looking at myself on the phone while I'm doing this. This is like the most scuffed I've ever. Should I just begin and screw it and just record this and have it on here? Because that would be great if I could just do that. I mean, I think if can you all hear me? Am I lagging? Hey yo, I don't even have. This was supposed to be a special episode. It's just a little laggy, but it sounds good. Yeah, I have zero idea what's going on um with my settings. There's absolutely maybe I'm gonna start like destroying things that I'm not using on stream. The visual lagging, but the voice is good. That's good news at least. At least, probably, maybe. Who knows? I'm gonna delete this. This was not supposed to be the streaming experience that I wanted to show everyone tonight. Tonight was supposed to be special. I was going to show. What the fuck? Why is that in the background? My PNGtuber on my first podcast, but the PNGtuber apparently destroyed the stream. All the settings seems to be working fine. I see you all. The audio is fine, but the visual is lagging. I get you. I even put a new opening screen. I wanted to, you know, celebrate this. Mm, okay, it's already past due my time. I was supposed to be doing the podcast about an hour ago, and I said on Discord on Twitter that I will start at 9 p.m. because of technical difficulties, and it's 9:07 right now. So yo, hello, welcome to the In-SAIN podcast, the VTuber coast, whatever the hell I'm calling this one, because there is no order, no correct thing that I'm doing tonight. Maybe I do have to like overload. Wow, I just thought of a funny joke. Twitch, not Twitch, Streamy Overload, that game. This just feels just like that experience, but instead of me being high, it's just the stream being high and getting self-destroy. How about that? This window is working just fine, and this one is working fine for me. Okay, okay. I was trying. No, PNG Sane. Why are you deleted? Come back. There we go. Hey there, welcome to the VTuber Coast. This isn't definitely the best episode ever, but I will record it right away. I will try to figure out what's the problem. There's a little bit of technical difficulties, but everyone is telling me that your PNG, which is ironic. Your PNG is destroying your PC. Um, it's very ironic that it's happening because the PNG is like the lightest program being on right now. So supposedly it is the lightest. There is there's no reason why this freaking PNG is gonna destroy the stream. I'm gonna start deleting things as I see. The PNG is too strong. Maybe it's the fact that I have 3 video games open. Because Stream Avatars counts as a video game. PNGtuber counts as a video game. And the VTubers themselves counts as a video game. Thank goodness I don't have the Twitch throwing system. But I've done more than that. And it has been just fine. Oh well. Capitalism's also high. Saying I'm making spaghetti and meatball with tomato sauce. Please leave some for me. I really would love some after the stream. This is gonna be one of the episodes where it's mostly gonna be audio. Visual is gonna be very low key. So sit back, relax, and allow me to lay it on you. That's a familiar phrase from someone that I watch a lot. Anything you downloaded that changed? I want to figure out if I downloaded anything that made my computer change. Um, okay. So this is I was having on Saturday. I was having a chat with someone on Discord, and then during that stream, I noticed that my computer decided to not load anything camera related, any virtual camera related stuff. And then when I was checking those, I noticed that that was a similar program that I had last time, like around almost like 2 weeks ago, and that's why I factory reset my computer. But tonight, the problem is just more like um, cause okay, so hold on, I changed the problem. I had to describe it well. So what I did to fix that problem that I wasn't letting me load the cameras, it was because it what I did was I downgraded my Nvidia. I downgraded my Nvidia updates. I put a lower one because apparently the latest update was destroying my virtual camera. But what does that have to do with my computer lagging? I've always overloaded it with like Google Chrome and all that stuff. Like at the moment, I don't even have Chrome open. Some people told me to stop using fucking Google Chrome. Oh hi Neron. Hello Jose. Hello to a bunch of you. I haven't advertised this anywhere. Put it right on Discord. I'm not gonna write it on Twitter this time. I don't want to disappoint the fellow peoples of Twitter. You're gonna lurk. All right, this is gonna be an audio episode, anyways. Let me write it on the Discord just in case for people who like to get notified. Um, podcast is live, but audio only. with small visual until I fix problem. All right, there we go. I should do it. Oh yeah, the last Nvidia update also broke some of your things. Really? Fuck Nvidia. Damn. Well, anyways, the good news is that for the past like 5 minutes that I've been chatting with all of you in the chat, I didn't see the Streamlabs pop up that says your stream is lagging for some reason. Try adjusting some things on your computer or your internet service. And it's like, well, okay, I haven't seen that, so that's apparently good news. And also, what's even better is that you all told me that that you hear my voice just fine. So this is gonna be PNG style stream. Hey yo everyone, welcome to the podcast. I said that already. Housekeeping, I guess. Well, because I'm gonna edit this episode a lot. Um, Yo, my name is Saint. This is not usually the experience that I have. Don't believe anyone's word if they say that all my streams are scuffed, because they are not. My streams are well organized and amazing, and they have outstanding quality. And I stream also on twitch.tv/Saint Cisco every week these days, practically. I don't really have a schedule, but I stream randomly, mostly at night. I play games. I talk for mostly. If I'm playing a game that you don't like and you're telling me to not play it, I don't care about you. I just want to do my thing. You're there for me. All right, that's housekeeping. What a wonderful way to say housekeeping. That was dedicated to some people who were telling me about the certain games that I've been playing. And of course, with that, I'm gonna segue to something that I heard on Twitter recently, and it has to do with it's this VTuber supporter. I'm not gonna call them out or anything. And they have the right to tell you what is the best advice, because they do have big numbers. They got about 5K followers, and they have they got some crowd. They don't have like an astounding crowd, but it's some crowd. So they gave me advice. They're like, oh, if you're a small streamer, not necessarily for VTubers or anything like that, just a small streamer, it's best if you are consistent with the games you play and don't change from game to game, because that will like alienate audiences. And then he follow up by saying, well, he follow up by saying, remember that the audience is there for your game and not for you. And I'm like, nope, I will not follow that advice, because that will make me insane, and not in the fun insane way, but in the bad insane way, with the NE, not the not my name. And the reason I am going to be against that advice is because you're gonna become a paranoid of the games you play, and you don't want that uncomfortable feeling. It's best if you start building up. This is from my 6 months of experience doing this bullshit. I think that the best experience you can have is just pretty much relying on people liking you more than the game, and then some of them will stick around and like you. Because if they don't like you, you're not gonna like that. You rather, because you heard this is a term that even bigger YouTubers call, and it's called birdcage. A birdcage is when you do one type of content and then people will only follow for that content, and once you get out of it, the people will leave. So that means that you're gonna be birdcaged by doing the same thing over and over, aka Minecraft YouTubers, aka Genshin Impact players, aka Fortnite players. Because if they try doing something else, like, oh, let's say that tomorrow I want to do like an IRL stream and show some figures that I bought or something like that. No, I don't care about this person. I only care about Yu-Gi-Oh! Or I only care about Genshin Impact. Exactly. Yo, exactly. Yeah, honestly, you should do what you like, even without an audience. You can still enjoy what you most. Exactly. You should definitely focus on selling yourself more than selling the content. I mean, you're selling yourself as the content. You're not selling the game you play. The game is not primarily the content. The game or whatever you're doing should be an additional thing to what you are. The audience gets there for the game and stays for the streamer. Exactly. Well said, Nieron. Thought you said you were gonna be lurking. Glad you stuck around to give some commentary on that too. And you're here for the content too, Thomas? Awesome. Alrighty, alright. So yeah, that's just my piece. That's just my piece of what I wanted to say about that post. I'm not like, oh my god, I'm against that person. I understand their point of view. It's when you're focused on something, it will get some the majority of the attraction, and that sounds good. You focus on the numbers. You don't want to focus on the numbers exactly. You want to focus on yourself and developing your own skills. Yeah, I think they also mentioned that briefly. Personality is what pull people in. Game is just leverage since you are not the only person who's playing the game exactly. Yo, check it out. Imagine following all of these amazing VTubers that are really popular for their gaming skills. You're going to fucking not enjoy it. Who watches Chibidoki for the amazing Overwatch Let's Play? Who watches who watches Crony for her amazing gameplay in in Hollow Knight? It's not what you're there for. You're there for the person. You're not there for the for the game. Oh, true. We ain't gamers. We're more or less entertainers. I guess so. We're clowns at the end of the day. Most of us are clowns who are doing this thing, and you shouldn't perceive yourself as such. I'm joking, but and necessarily that's just what I wanted to say about that. I would focus. Let's see, Jose, what you're saying. I would focus on one or two games, and another type of content would mostly be just chatting. Honestly, I mean, you haven't done the experience yet, but I guess you kind of have the right idea. What you like, even yourself, will come through time. It will not come before you predict it. Sometimes the skills are shaped around what as you go along, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure it made no sense, but what you're saying is you're gonna shape up and you're gonna see what you like most. This is why I decided to first start this journey as a podcaster and not as a gamer. That's why my first stream was on YouTube and not on Twitch. I think it did a lot better at fleshing out, even though on Twitch I have heck of a more numbers and such. I do appreciate the fact that YouTube is like uh my goal. I haven't really fleshed it out as much as I would love to. I would love to upload more videos if I had the time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Leo, you're saying here, yep, that's why VTubers do things differently on their schedule, from games to podcasts to whatever they want to do. Versatility is key. Amazing, really well said. It's about just showing more experiences. The more experiences you have, the more people can see, whoa, this person can do all kinds of things, not just sit down and play in a game and do nothing else. Because that's what society sees. Society sees like, oh my god, these streamers, all they do is play games, or gamers, or games. And it's like, no, you gotta do more. You definitely do. I'm not saying that I'm gonna, oh my god, this person has all the keys to life. No, I fucking don't. I don't fucking have anything. I'm just mediocre at my own thing. I love myself, and I have not yet hated myself for doing this. I probably did on the first week, but then I was like, yo, you know what? This is kind of fun and chill. I love it. I love this shit, Picasso. And then I just said, fuck it, let's go. Let's fucking go. Anyways, I think you're all here for, aside from my nonsense and my shit talk, you're obviously here for the Game Awards topics, right? Let's get on that. Sorry if the screen isn't as flashy. Is there music in the background right now? I'm pretty sure that. Oh, why is the music just decided to shut off? I had some Animal Crossing music. Oh wait, it's still playing. Why isn't it playing on the audio thingy? It's just wow, this is really messed up. Maybe it is. Can you hear music? The Game Awards, quote unquote. I didn't think much of the Game Awards. The Game Awards were what's it called? The Game Awards were a thing. It's a thing. It happened. Yep, that's the good one. It's actually playing, so it's okay. Okay, good. It is still playing. For some reason, my PC is also not showing the bars when the music is playing on the background. It's supposed to be Animal Crossing music. Please, Nintendo, don't sue me. I don't have Google Chrome open at the moment. The Bill Clinton moment. Alright, so let's get on the chronological order of the Game Awards. I have it written on my board. At least what I want to share. So if y'all don't know what the fuck the Game Award is, Game Awards 2022 happened last week at the beginning of the week, and it was probably the topic of the week. And the question, I don't have a poll. I had a poll, but I'll just ask it verbally. I'm not gonna make the poll this time. The poll is so there's many voting categories for the Game Awards made by the whole event, and some of them have to do with like best music, best graphic, best immersion, all that kind of stuff, or game of the year, best voice actor, all that kind of stuff. And it was pretty interesting how it went out in terms of like the votes, because it was very biased. It was extremely biased towards the new God of War Ragnarok. It won like most of the awards. However, it did not win Game of the Year. The Game of the Year was Elden Ring, and that is very well deserved. In my opinion, it is very well deserved. When Elden Ring came out at the beginning of the year, and I remember I was playing Legend of Arceus at the time. It was ridiculously good. It did amazing. It broke records on Twitch. It won like a majority of like the points, realistic points, because there's another category that I haven't spoken about. It's called Player's Voice. But let's talk about realistically. Elden Ring was definitely the game of the year. It gets also my realistic vote because it really it changed the it didn't change anything. I just wanted to say, like, when the game came out, this is one of the situations that I wanted. If I had been doing podcasting at the time, I would have talked about this definitely. Most companies were against like Elden Ring when it came out. It was like, oh yeah, this game isn't multiplayer, so it's definitely not gonna be that good for like Twitch or anything like that. And then all of a sudden, it proved everyone wrong. It actually when it was one of the most popular games at the time, and it still is because it makes amazing numbers on Twitch. And it was really good. It's a really amazing game, Elden Ring, a new one. Check it out. It's good. I haven't checked it out myself. I would love to play a game like that on stream someday. Um, because I never play any of them. I never play any Elden Ring or anything like Demon Souls or any of those gray, greedy games that have amazing feedback. I haven't played them at all. Trust me, TGA is always biased. Yeah, the Game Awards is biased as hell. I'll explain the Bill Clinton moment in a minute because I just mentioning Elden Ring. The Game Awards became a joke ever since that time. The Last of Us Part 2 was the center of celebration. You're saying that, Jose? And that was very, yeah, that was very controversial. I remember because everyone was like, oh my god, The Last of Us 2 is doing so much for like gaming culture in general. It's never been so much diverse and deep stories ever made. Look at these graphics and look at this amazing. Okay, the graphics were hella good. Oh, but look at the way the character does things. This character can even jump, and it's like, have you not played a fucking video game? Characters can jump in all fucking kind of video games. I don't know. They were eating too much. Last of Us 2. It's not really okay. So this may be a hot take. I saw the whole entire game, and it's not really a bad video game. It just had, unfortunately, like the worst of like public voice by the media outlets. They were just like pandering it way too much, and that's why I got bad rep. Sometimes when something is cool, but it has like a bad audience, you'd rather not be part of it. It's funny how that works. But yeah, anyways, going back to Elden Ring and not The Last of Us. So Elden Ring was pretty good. Media outlets didn't like it because it wasn't multiplayer or whatever. It wasn't immersed, but most gamers liked it because, and some of them even went as far as to say that it reminded them of the root of enjoying a fucking single player game, and that was good. The game's okay. Cause you talk about Last of Us. The game is okay. The story is meh, and that's all I can say about Last of Us. Yeah, I guess so. That's perfect. That's perfectly fine. Some people said was like it was a meh, but it was okay. It's not like a bad game. Like, oh my god, this game make you think bad of video games now. It's definitely like a very well made game. Also about the single player won't work ideology. Blame EA for that. You blame EA? That's interesting. I haven't really looked too much into that, but I think gaming culture has definitely shaped around multiplayer because of the social aspect and the clippable moments, and just winning over someone else and not an AI. It's just satisfying in general. Anyways, but okay, so let's go to that freaking Bill Clinton moment before talking about the rest of the Game Awards. I don't want to give the fucking kid so much attention, but I guess it happened, and it happened. It was the talk of the week for some outlets. Yeah. So to explain this briefly, I will do no justice to it because I wish I could bring the fucking visual on this specific podcast of all time. Um, So when the game of the year was being announced, which was Elden Ring, there was like the people who work on Elden Ring. They were all going to the stage to give their speech to thank everyone for the game and all that. It's just a bunch of Japanese people going up there to say their voice and talk about the game. However, when the entire crowd went up stage, there was an imposter. There was an imposter among them. And there was a kid that managed to infiltrate the crowd and also managed to like get on stage with the developers of Elden Ring. And he was just standing there behind them, quiet. He was doing all kinds of like weird movements and he was looking at the camera to try to like hide behind one of the people. He was definitely weird and stood out like really badly. When you look at the replay, it looked it looked really really bad. Like how hard he was trying to hide in the and then for a moment when the last developer was talking, the kid took the microphone and then let me see if I remember the quote that he said, because that's the whole purpose of why he went up there. He was like, yeah, I would like to honor this award to my reform rabbi known as Bill Clinton. And he said it in such a funny way, in a funny tone of voice. And then that's when everyone noticed, oh yeah, this person does not belong up there, it's a troll. And then they removed them. But it wasn't like a tackle. There was no visual recording of the kid being tackled, anything like that. And I would say that that is it and that is how it ended, but no, it goes even further than that. Because the media outlets were like doing uh we're doing like background check on the kid, and then there's like, oh, there's evidence that this is linked to something racist. Oh, there's evidence that this is linked to something anti-Semitic, and something, because of the person that they mentioned, Bill Clinton. And it's like, I think no, it was just a troll. It's just a really big troll. This is a premeditated move, because someone had screenshots of the Discord server that he already announced what he was gonna do. The kid did a Kanye, and he happened to be, oh my god, really? Oh lord. Kanye was the topic last week and it's coming back. No. Leo, what's going on? You forgot this was a podcast and I was talking to you. But yeah, the kid, from what I heard, was actually playing this out in Discord. Yeah, I just said that. Wow, I just said that at the same time. It's leaked on Twitter somewhere. Yeah, if you remember correctly, that is correct. Is it pre-recorded somehow? Pre-recorded? No, the podcast is not pre-recorded. I'm live. Hello, maiden. This is proof. It came full circle. Lol. At least I saw the chat really fast. All I really got out of Game Awards, other than Meme Kid, is that there's a new Armored Core. Hell yeah! Armored Core, let's go! Apparently, it's very good. I have the game. I haven't really finished it. That was an old game. Because I used to, back then I used to collect a lot of games. I had a copy of the old Armored Core. All you care about the Game Awards this year is the Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, and Armored Core. Oh, good. Man, it's working again. I'm working. It's working. Yeah, sorry if it seems a little scuffed than usual. I'm still having problems with last night. I think you were there on the stream. But this is gonna be it. No really strong visuals for tonight. This is a podcast. Anyways, let me go back to finish the Bill Clinton kid story, because I really, really want to explain some things that happened at the end of that whole shabackle. So when the kid was like, interview about why the hell he did it, it's just for the trolls. It's not like he's linked to anything. They found out that he has done other trolls that are very similar, and it was a premeditated move. There's no agenda, nothing. But the news outlet are always going to try and find a way to think that it's something more than that. But there's something more concerning than just having a troll on stage. The fucking fact that there's no security or background check on who the hell that was as soon as the kid stood up on stage is very concerning. I was watching it with someone, and then when we were watching the replay, they said, you know what they said? They said, He could have just fucking killed the president of the game company right there for literally nothing. He was just standing right there, literally behind these big people, these developers. Like, there's no really. That may sound like an exaggeration, but it's not. The fact that it was so, you know, so easy for a fucking kid like that. He's 17, I think. Not even like, I know he's not like 20. It's less than that. And the fact that he was able to infiltrate upstage like that so easily is concerning. Yeah, a lot could have happened, but thank goodness it didn't. That was like the big concern. But yeah. Oh, anyways, moving on to the next topic of the Game Awards. Going back to like the awards and stuff. Oh yeah, important. You all have been mentioning all the announcements. Thank you for being my background check on all that stuff, including the Mario movie clip. The music in it, and it's a work of love and soul. It's so fucking good. The more I see about the movie, the more I like it. And I really have no complaints about the Chris Pratt voice. It's a Mario voice. It's like the Brooklyn voice for the cartoon. It's okay. It's a decent Mario voice, to be honest. I'm just like amazed. I'm actually glad that the movie looks that good. And when I saw the new trailers, the more I keep saying to myself, this movie has to be watched more than once. In order to pay attention to all the little details that are going in the background, like all the Mario references going on, it's so good. Someone spotted in like the last trailer, not on the last trailer, they spotted Pauline. She's dressed like the mayor in Mario Odyssey, which is awesome. And that was like a very minimal detail. There's so much going on the movie clips. Definitely, you definitely have to rewatch them. The movie definitely something that I will rewatch more than once, just because of my love for freaking Nintendo and Mario. He's Thomas here saying security in most public events. It's not what you think most of the time. If you get any ideas, that's unfortunately very true. That does remind me of that one time I was watching and listening to the Trash Taste podcast. If y'all know, Trash Taste is made by C-Dog VA, Gaunt, and Giguk, and Anime Man Joey. They recently did a tour around the US, like doing Trash Taste live, and this didn't happen in that tour, but in one of those similar events, there was a guy who went upstage, like a random person from the crowd, and they just sat next to them, and the guy was sitting there for like a long minute, and the podcast crew was like hinting like, "Who the hell are you? Get out of here!" And the guy was just like, "No, I love you guys. I'm your biggest fan. I'm just gonna sit here next to you." And that was like that was concerning. That could have been like a freaky fan that had some weird, some weird intentions. And fortunately, it was not like that for that too. It's weird. It's true what you're saying, Thomas. Like the security in most of these events is just abysmal. People get kind of oblivious when it comes to that. That person was sane, wasn't it? No, what are you talking about? That's not me. Are you saying, oh, true, Blackjack as Bowser is a great choice? Oh yeah, the Mario. Okay, you're going back to the Mario. You're talking about the Mario movie in the chat. That's the voices have been good. I saw DK in one of the trailers they showed last week. Freaking amazing how he looks. Then, so like I said, no complaints about the movie. Anyways, going next to the topic of the Game Awards. What was happening? Oh yeah, so definitely, this is a big respect to the best thing that happened in the Game Awards. And you know what it was? It was this dude that everyone called the flute guy. So these events like E3 and Game Awards, they love to do like very musical pieces in them because they want to they want to celebrate like video game music, because it's very important. I love video game music. If you're not listening to video game music right now. Video game music can be amazing. So yeah, definitely. So they were playing Xenoblade 3 music, which is fucking great. And Xenoblade music is really well known for like the flute instrument in it. And the dude known as Flute Guy was like, he was just going off. He was playing like 3 instruments at once, going like, just exchanging them over and over. And he definitely won like best feature of the Game Awards. That was like the best out of it. The musical segment with stuff. Yeah, it's kind of weird that they put that there because most gamers don't really care for that. It's not that they don't care about music. They just want to know what's going what's the award. Like they just really want to know that really fast, really fast. Anyways, speaking of awards, we already mentioned that God of War won most of the awards. I think it's a little unfair that God of War won the best musical. Everyone agree, even the people that hate RPG, they know that Xenoblade is always had like an amazing music, and for some reason it didn't win. And I know a game like God of War, it was very biased. I think some people are saying that it was sold, or people don't they don't know how to give credits to what it's due. But it was I get it. God of War good. It's an amazing game. But to give it all the awards just like that, I think it was unfair. Especially on the music department. Like holy shit. Did y'all listen to fucking Flute Guy? He was really going off. That was proof. That was fucking proof that it was the main feature of the fucking Game Awards. It was there. There was evidence that they didn't play God of War music. They played Xenoblade music. They say I don't know why Xenoblade 3 even showed up at the awards. It got overshadowed by everything really hard. That was unfortunate. I mean, at least it got that moment with the music, and people know it. This is why they have awards like the player's voice. However, unfortunately, player's voice is always being overshadowed by people who troll or have a bias or a competition or a fandom that can be very rabid. It says here, once the new Zelda comes out, it will win every award instead. You know, that is so true because people are so biased over because it's such an easy scapegoat for people who don't know how to like evaluate games well. They're like, oh yeah, Zelda good, therefore it wins everything, right? Nah, it's amazing, and the music is everything, and everything about it is good. But certainly, someone else must have done something better. The game can't be perfect like that. Even if it's amazing, even if it's a 10 out of 10, someone else must have taken the credit by doing something extraordinary. If it did in that year, then I must be surprised. The rabbit fandom. Yeah, I'm talking about that right now. The arguments between the Sonic fandom and the Genshin Impact fandom. So here we go. There's a special category called Player's Voice, and there was a lot of choices because obviously they're talking about the people in the crowd who get to vote for like a specific vote. If every vote were made by fans, it would not be ideal because fans are crazy. Fans don't, you would think that that kind of democracy would be ideal, but then at the same time, some fans get a little excited and then they start doing things like making bots to make votes or just having a bias like, oh yo, let's rally up and make this funny category win. So there was a huge competition between I even forgot who the hell was competing against Sonic, and so it was okay. So it ended up being Sonic Frontiers versus Genshin Impact. Sonic Frontiers is a new game and it's very good. It's rarely, but it happened. Finally, they made a good game, a good Sonic game. I'm joking. Sonic games can be good, but anyway, Sonic Frontiers, amazing game. And then Genshin Impact is a game that is like 2 years old already. I play it a lot. Shut up. But I play it because it's just relaxing for me. It's good to collect stuff in that game. But going back to the main topic, it was like a vote against. I mean, a vote between those two, and the Genshin Impact fandom was just crazy. It just went hardcore on making it the player's voice, and it's gonna happen over and over again because that's how it works. As long as they keep the Genshin Impact category there, it's just gonna continue over and over. They might just take it out next year. Who knows? Because it's already it's an ongoing game. But speaking of ongoing games, that was also an award. And for a second year in a row, Final Fantasy XIV won the best ongoing game. I know that there's an outstanding amount of people playing Final Fantasy XIV, but I feel like maybe other games could be. I don't know. What the hell was an ongoing game this year? What even counts as an ongoing game? Is it an MMO? Is it a fucking gacha game? It's hard to tell. There really isn't that much competition. World of Warcraft keeps getting played, but it's not like it's the most played game. I don't know. It's a weird category. No Man's Sky should have been there. You think so? Does No Man's Sky counts like an MMO? I think No Man's Sky does kind of count. Who knows? Anyways, Yeah, what was the other one? So yeah, there was this very controversial choice as well. It was called the best voice actor. So the best voice actor award, obviously, it went to God of War, the voice actor of God of War. And something funny happened there. The funny event that happened there was that the voice actor went on stage, and you know how Kratos is like a very serious character that barely speaks. He just says what he needs to say, and then he's like, boy, do this, do that, or this is happening. Kratos is just very, very reserved. However, not the voice actor. That's what I wanted to go to. The voice actor decided to spend like 8 minutes just talking, thanking everyone, thanking Jesus, thanking his mom, and doing everything in the stage. To the point that every time there was like a next award, it just had to be like cut immediately. Like, yup, this person took all the time. The judge went for too long. The man gave away like 10 Steam Decks. That's a thing as well. I was being told that apparently they were giving away Steam Decks during the talk, so maybe that was like manipulated towards that. I don't think so. I think the guy just wanted to say a lot of things. I didn't win a Steam Deck. I don't have a Steam Deck, so I wouldn't know. I heard a Steam Deck is just getting better and better with the updates. But anyone here has a Steam Deck? I heard it's really good. It's just expensive as hell. I don't think I would be playing it much, to be honest. I don't play that many handhelds. No. I play the Switch on handheld like very rarely. When I play gachas, even less these days. I wish I could have been leached by Saint and Boy. What? Stop that shit. Stop that nonsense. Oh yeah, Thomas, please. Also, sadly, no, because it's not an outside. Oh no! Right. You're in that time zone. Holy shit. The teleprompter after a while told Judge to wrap it up in the speech. Really? I didn't see that part that well. I was watching. Okay, so I was going to stream the Game Awards, but since my PC was being poo poo, I decided to just join someone else on Discord, and I did that. I joined one of my dear friends, Sayori, another fellow VTuber, and I was joining them on stream. And I was also talking with someone who shows up really often. Puyo was there as well, and some other people. Flame. Oh my god, sorry, I forgot your name. My bad. I'm just really bad with names sometimes. But yeah, we had an amazing time. It's very rare when I see myself like talking with other people on stream. I'm usually very shy, and I'm just always when not with myself. When I talk about myself, I go crazy. That's don't take that out of context. Don't take that out of context, please. I promise you, I am a sane person. See, it's in my name. I'm sane. Sane. Nothing wrong with me. Anyways, what else happened in the aside from God of War winning all the prizes? According to this, Sonic, Genshin Impact, we talk about that. God of War awards, Elden Ring, the Clinton Kid. We talk all about it. Let me just repeat this: the Genshin Impact versus Sonic competition was actually pretty fun. I saw a very awesome. I share this one around because it's just good. I'm so glad that someone made something as cursed as drawing Lumine, the main character from Genshin Impact, and Sonic just hugging and kissing. I love the internet sometimes. Only sometimes. Anyways, I hope you all have been. Let me do a bit of an intermission. I've been talking for too much. I hope you all have been enjoying the company of Paper Sane. There's still a debate in whether Paper Sane is the one destroying my computer. I wanted to talk about that since I'm gonna change from the topic of the Game Awards. I think we're done with the Game Awards topic. Yeah, Leo, it's the Lumina kissing Sonic. Sonic OC throwback. So yeah, I wanted to talk about this just a little bit. I wanted to obviously promote the links in my description. I have some links there for VTuber support and also support the show, all that stuff. I'm so scared of moving the screen to show you all the support stuff, the promoting the things that I chill, but I don't want to do that because I am in a delicate state. Am I still lagging and the audio is perfect? I think that's the current status with me. Yeah. But yeah, this week I did a small VTuber, PNGtuber debut. That's what it's called. It's a PNGtuber. I am using this program called Video Do Mini. and it's spelled with a VA. Let me see if I can write it on the chat so everyone has an idea at least about it. I wanted to give a huge shout out because so far I tried at least like um I want to say like 4 different apps for using a PNGtuber. Oops, I can't write it on the chat. Sorry, I can't open Windows screen. So it's VideoTube. PNGtuber. Very easy. Um, it's not. It's a VEADO. That's how it's spelled. Anyways, yeah. So VideoTube Mini. It's a PNGtuber player. And the way I made this little character, I didn't draw this one. This is actually one of those freaking Picrew. Yeah. So if you're always curious to know what's the most lightweight and efficient and quickest way to create a VTuber, because I'm always giving tips. If you want to be a VTuber or have an avatar to represent you, you can always like create one by yourself. And I often used to recommend Vroid. But what happens if Vroid is too bad for you? Because Vroid uses it may uses more data. It doesn't use as too much, but you don't understand what I'm saying. So you want something lightweight to be to have a VTuber. How about PNGtuber? PNGtuber is right here. VideoTube Mini. You found it. Awesome. Oh my god, a Discord link. I've been looking for it for days. You're not in Discord, Maiden? That's a surprise. Audio is perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Thomas. Yeah. So I wanted to give a shout out to the VideoTube Mini because it's so good. It's so easy to use. It's very lightweight. And I made this with I already said this over and over, but I made this with Precrew. I could draw a character if I had the time. By the way, our streams are back, but however, until my computer decides to get better at streaming, let me see what I can do about that. Because this whole problem of me lagging happened started last night. We can agree that Paper Saint is cute. Yeah, the chat has honored the name Paper Saint because it kind of looks like a Paper Mario character. I still have my VTubers over here. But by the way, let me see if I can do this. You know who else? You know who else is here? People often forget that there's. So how many VTubers do you see on screen? There's Saint Kai. There's Saint Cisco. There's Paper Saint. But we're all forgetting about someone important. You want to look at my pocket? You want to see my pocket? Hold on. Don't forget about Slime Sane. Slime Sane is also there. Anyways, yeah, there are 6. You're at 6? How do you count to 6? Who else is here? Lucina? Chante Sane? Who else are you counting? Are you looking at yourself in the mirror? Anyways, yeah, that's my tip. That's my VTuber tip of the week, I guess. If you want to try something lightweight, PNGtuber is good. If you can't draw your own avatar, you can make one with Picrew and just deal, just do what you can. That's a really good idea to start evolving your own characters. You don't need these exactly for content. You can use these for videos or like TikTok or whatever, or you can use these for social media posts. It's a really good way to engage. Speaking of that, I wanted to also reflect on some of my memories of the past because I wanted to always like share this. I think I've shared it in some capacity, but I ever since I saw this little PNGtuber right here, it has reminded me that it's so better for me, someone like me, to look at something to have feedback. Staring at the wall is no fun. I can when I was streaming before with like no camera, no VTuber in existence because I didn't know that VTubers were so easy to make. It was so difficult for me to express myself on stream because there is like very small but there are traces of me trying to stream before in the past, and I wasn't as talkative as I am today. Definitely experience will help you if you talk a lot on stream, but I think one of the main things that helped me a lot is having the feedback of the VTubers. Just knowing that I'm looking, like, I'm moving my face and I see some level of feedback is actually helping me so very much, like emotionally. This is not like, oh, it's just provides more quality for the stream. No, I'm talking about myself. This is what I'm talking about reflecting. It helps me so much. And I guess even this little PNGtuber, because this all started with the 2D VTuber that I have, Saint Cisco, the main VTuber. It helped me a lot. But as I explored the world of VTubers on all these months, I've noticed that even something as small as the PNGtuber just bouncing around, it's so good for your own feedback. Sometimes you have to really discover what will help you in this field because it's you do it. You're probably not as talkative, or but you have to try what works best for you. This is why I recommend not to stick with something and just try as many things as possible until you figure out what sticks with you. This isn't just for the games you play; it's also for the for the streaming setup. So yeah, that's particularly what I wanted to say. I wrote that on my list of things, my habits, explain, and one of the habits that I have is the whole feedback thing. The feedback is one of the things that I always appreciate that the VTuber field has able to uh, amplify for me. Experimentation is so fun. Exactly. Anyways, I guess we should complain now about AI art just for 1 second. So does the pit crew count as AI art? I made it with a character creator, but I didn't draw any of it. Another artist made that. I One of the things that I cannot do with Paper Sane is deliberately made merchandise from the same assets. However, I can draw it on my own shape because after all, I did created the model, the idea of the reference of the ponytail with the color and the jacket and all that. That's my own OC. So, you cannot take that directly. However, AI art has been going through it's been going through a lot of new levels. I am sorry to use Paper Saint as a reference to that. Sorry, Paper Saint. You're here to destroy the stream, I guess. I can see why you're bringing so much hatred. There's a little bit of AI DNA inside of you. There is, yeah, it's practically true. Paper Saint has DNA of us all to combine, all the VTubers here, and it also has the DNA of AI. So yeah, apparently I've been seeing a lot of posts about AI art, just people trying to find ways to like combat AI art in the art field, and it's just very dramatic. I feel like a lot of people are exaggerating on it. I You obviously have to adapt to the new field and what's going on because AI art is here to stay. However, AI art has become very cringe, and people have been very self-aware of what how it looks like. It hasn't evolved that much. If anything, it has de-evolved to become racist or anything like that. So let me explain that context. Um, there was an application last week trending. It was called Different Dimension Me. It had the initials QQ and like a freaking, oh my god, I wish I could bring up that image. But you have to trust me on that source. Just Google Different Dimension Me. This happened last week. It feel like it happened like a month ago, but it happened this week. She said, "When AI want the AI gone, feed it Disney art and watch it be tracked down by hunters." Yo, yeah, I heard that shit about Disney. You have to ally with Disney. That's difficult. AI is all what the humans actually are. Really? You think all humans are AI? That's interesting. Am I an AI? I am the AI you're all watching. I'm just a cute anime girl that is an AI, and you're all just watching and listening to this. Anyways, so let's talk about Different Dimension Me. This happened this week. The fucking app. Yeah, it's I used it on my own VTubers, and oh my god, I fucking want to bring this image. I want to bring it so bad. Let me see if I have it here on my PC because it's so fucking good. I think I put it on the disc. I put it on the Discord. It's just amazing. For some reason, oh yeah, oh my god, I found it. I found it, and let me just dump it on here so I can show it on the screen for 1 second. I'm pretty sure this won't have any bad negative effects on the stream. Definitely not. Here we go, and that is done. And let's apply that to the screen. So take a good look at the screen right now. Let me read the comment first, and I'll just leave the image right there. So Leo, you're seeing here, my 10 cents is in the AI art debacle is a good tool, but there are people out there who are using it for their own game. It's just what people are misusing. Thank you. That is very true. It's just like the fucking NFT. Apparently, NFT had a very primary good use, but people were using it for a stupid JPEG image to sell, and instead of using it for like legal, legal ownership of appropriate items. But yeah, that was the thing with NFT. I don't want to talk about fucking NFT, but it's true. AIR is not being used in the best way. It can be used for many awesome ways. Here we have been using AIR for a lot of things for a long time. It's just a hot topic right now. In quotations, Jose, you said paper saying it's not AI generated if it used a character creator interface, so it's not AI. Interesting. I'm not sure what's the legal or the official term there. What if Sane was an AI this whole time? That would be fucking amazing. Well, thank goodness I'm not though, because what I'm about to say, I wish it did not apply to me at all. So yeah, look at this image. Look at the image that I'm showing you right now. So in this image, I'm gonna do it in reverse, from right to left, Japanese style. We got Saint Kai transformed into an awesome big tall mommy, more human instead of less fish, which is interesting. It kept the ponytail, I think, because it's not showing fully in the image. But in this so this is a photo of all my VTubers right now, except for Paper Sane. This was created when Paper Sane was there. So, anyways, and then there's Hexane, some people's favorite actually. Hexane and oh, that I think that's like the most interesting change on this AI generated image that I use with different dimension me. Uh, the AI gave Hexane short hair, and it looks fucking amazing. It defeats the purpose of the whole ponytail identity, but it's an interesting take. That could be a future. That could be a future edit I do for Hexane. And Hexane is a Vroid, and the 3D model is more easy to edit. Yes, I'm somebody. However, the AI thought that either it destroy Hexane's arm. I wonder if that's a hint for a future story, or maybe the arm is just hiding inside the clothes, because it looks like in the image it looks like Saint Kai's arm is hiding behind Hexane. But then Hexane's arm is just the hand is just disappear. And then we move on to Saint Cisco. Saint Cisco is flawless. There's nothing wrong with Saint Cisco other than not having the bolts on the head. The design overall is incredibly flawless. That looks like an actually like something I would pay for to get commissioned. Holy shit. It actually looks good. Um however, Slime Sane, however. Slime Saint was the funniest transformation to AI because it transformed it into a fucking loli or something. It's a young girl. It looks like a young girl. Maybe it's petite woman. Who knows? But it looks more like a young girl because of the big eyes, the aesthetic, and it looks more princess like. I imagine that the AI saw some references in slime because it's supposed to be around. It's supposed to be like Kirby shape. I'm French shape on Slime Sane, and then suddenly it just transformed it into like a princess with like long hair, with like a lot of golden accessories and stuff like that, and golden clothes. So that was an interesting take. I low key like it. Look, it looks amazing, but it's just funny how it does that. I guess it just searches for tags. It search for like um cute mouth, cute face, cute cute hair, and it just like, yep, this is definitely an anime girl who's meant to be like a little girl, and it just makes it just transform it into that. I don't know why how it came up with the arms, but I get it's a very generic pose. It's a very generic anime pose. The fingers are all crinkly and messed up. On the surface, the photo looks okay, but when you look at it, there's a lot of fuck ups. Oh yeah, and the eyes aren't red. None of them have red eyes. They're all supposed all of them except Saint Kai are supposed to have red eyes. However, Saint Kai can transform the eyes into color red. So yeah, Saint Kai has the ability to have red eyes as well. So we're starting to June from Fire Emblem. Oh, interesting. Anyways, yeah, that's the AI. That's the AI picture that I made this weekend. I made some others, but not as interesting as this one. Um, the controversial part. Here we go. This is why I don't wanna. I don't wanna be considered AI. Um, Since AI is made in China, some people are saying that the features are very, anti, anti with all the other races. But it doesn't have reference to other people's skin or other ethnicities or general. I've seen pictures of people that are like color skin of all type of shades, and it just transforms them into white or like a slightly tan, but never ever like black or tan or heavy tan. It's just and it gets even worse. Sometimes it turns like, let's say like a black guy is using it, and it just straight up transforming into like a monkey. And it's just whoa, that is crazy. I wanted to use my name in that. That is crazy. It's just, I don't know. It's just like that. Sometimes it takes animals and it transforms them into like cute anime girls. That's because probably all the information that the AI is using is based on like anime websites or just websites. Anime pictures are everywhere. People make anime pictures all the time. So it's probably the internet is overloaded with more anime pictures than real life pictures at this point. So it feeds that's what the AI is eating, and the AI is just decided, yep, this humanoid, dark color person, probably monkey, and then oh yeah, this humanoid, this fluffy thing, oh, it's probably an anime girl with a lot of hair instead of a dog, like a poodle dog. No, it's probably it's probably that. So yeah, that's what's been going on. Anyways, just saying, Leo, you're saying, oh goodness, don't make me go there. I remember the AI changed a man with no arms and legs into literally a baggage bag. Holy crap, that is very unfortunate and kind of funny. Oh my god. Oh, I know which one that is. It happened multiple times. I think the YouTuber Omni, Inferno Omni, he used the application for the some recent photos of a cosplay convention he went to, where he was doing Trafalgar Law, and then he transformed the AI transformed all the pictures into a white person, and he's black. It's just crazy. Some AI databanks are allegedly has medical records among the code. What? That's like the most craziest thing I've heard so far about the AI. Phew. All right. I think that's enough about AI complaining. You can all just go to the internet and probably search your Twitter like AI memes. It's just funny. It's just really funny. What did I do this week? Let's go to Sane progress. Sane made very little progress this week. I play Genshin Impact. There's a TCG event ongoing. I need to catch up and do that. Let me see if I do that offline or online during the week. I'm gonna have to fix up my stream setup. Hopefully, I'll find a way to see what's going on. Um, Pokemon. I'll be playing Pokemon this week, hopefully. Let's see if I can go back to that too. There's no guest at the moment because I've been trying to edit a video and I haven't done it yet because it's been too much going on. The Genshin Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, that's what it was. What else? I didn't do much this week. All I did was just pay. I did a lot of work. I've been trying to get back into shape, just doing some small part time, just to get back on good shape. You know, my durability, and it's been getting better. It's been getting better. I still get my headaches here and there, but nothing as bad as before. And I just need to be more durable on that. I was told to do it like really, really, like do it now. Like I can't just be holding back on that. I can't be at home all the time and be a VTuber. So there might be less activity, but I thank goodness I was able to do this podcast. I swore that I said to myself, if I can't fucking stream on tonight, I will do it on the phone. I would just turn on the Wi-Fi and just start speaking on the phone. I'm just gonna do one of those audio only podcasts. I was just because I'm able to do live streams on the phone, so I was probably gonna go. I was as desperate to do that. I was not about to miss a podcast for the rest of the year. The year has been very interesting for me. This is definitely the most unique year of my life ever since I started this small journey here. I will say this over and over, but yeah, I'm very thankful to meet a lot of you and just be part of this. Whew. Oh my goodness, I've just been talking non-stop since I have no feedback on the background for other topics. I'm not changing screens. I'm just heavily focused on talking. There were other trailers of the Game Awards. I didn't talk much about those. There was also a Fire Emblem Engage, but I just, I just didn't feel like there's too much in there going on. It's a crazy ride for you too. I can see that. Leo, we gotta do a collab. I'm sorry if I say this here, but I'll talk with you later about that. I hope it's okay for me to say that right here. We need to do a collab. I just need to get all this fixed up, and then need to get back in a lot of things that I have pending that I need to do. More videos, more edits, fix the computer, yada yada. Always open. That's awesome to hear. Commander Berling, hello there. Long time no see. No time no see. To you too. But yeah, the week has been fine. It was just a holiday week. I went to have some nice Christmas food today, and I had really hot soup. It was really delicious. And right now, I have some oven made cookies that I'm about to eat. I'm about to gobble on that. I think the poll question that I had before, it was all about which one should have won the Game Awards player's voice. Was it Genshin Impact or Sonic? I'm pretty sure that all of you trolls would have probably said Genshin Impact. Some of you may say Sonic, but no one in my chat probably would have said Genshin Impact, even if they didn't like it. Or maybe I'd be wrong. Maybe I'd be wrong. Alright, to end up the podcast, let me see. I had some mailbag that I need to catch up on. I will be doing those right now. Thank goodness I have the phone on my hand, because I'm able to check them out right here. My apologies for not going to the mailbag sooner. I should do that at the beginning instead of the end. Mailbag it's been very good. Thank you, Miss, for all the questions. If you listen to this after. Let's see. This is the week. This is the week. Can we get... Okay, so here's one of the questions. Can we get a relationship chart between all the Sains? I guess I could do something like that. I definitely mentioned that Hex Sain does not get along with Sain. Is that new for information for some of you? Hex Sain does not get along with Sain. Did you all know that? I think it happened since the Halloween event. It's more things that I need to draw. Now that I have the tablet, I can draw probably some of that bit. So I will explain that later. The other Saints just get along just fine. Let's see how well Paper Saint gets along with everyone. Abakoa, you have a question here. Is Sain the family name? Can I call them Cisco, Hex, Kai, but their second name would be Sain? That sounds actually... That sounds good, to be honest. Did I answer it here? I answered the following. I don't remember the exact answer that I gave on Discord. I said, as I bullshit my way through the bits of lore in my VTuber and build them up to influence. I always build up the stories on my VTuber depending on what people say. Like for example, I named Paper Sain after what people said on the chat during the week. So yeah, so Sain is becoming kind of like a family name because they all have Sain on the name. So I guess Sain is no longer like the primary name. It's more like the last name, if you understand. So there's Kai, Cisco, Paper, and Hex, and Slime, and then Sain is just like a last name. That's just how it be, I guess. All right, so in other words, you call it the In-SAIN family? I guess so. That fits too. Thank you for the question, Nabakoa. And then here's another one by Ultimo Gato. Hello. When is the villain, aka you, stepping in to graduate the In-SAIN family? So apparently, I have villains in my story lore. Some villains are the Scuff Demon. Another villain is Hex Sain. Hex Sain is definitely a villain in my lore. And there's definitely gonna be other villains. One of them being Gato. I will elaborate as I go along. But now you all know there are villains in my story. Does Cisco like disco? Miss, what does that even mean? I like disco. Disco's okay. I think the aesthetic is kind of cringe, but the music is fire. Okay, so oh shit, Pakin. Yeah, your question. It's more like this is not more like a question. This is more like an announcement. Thank you for the VTuber news on my Discord. So there's a new wave of Hololive It's not Hololive, sorry. Niji Sanji VTubers have more VTubers. And there's another one called Soliel and Alban Nox. There's a bunch of new VTubers going on in Niji Sanji. Now you know. That's what's going on. Yeah, so there's a lot of VTuber reviews going out there. Even are things that you should be allowed to exist. If the owner artist doesn't want to exist, doesn't want them to exist. Sometimes it can even be the owners versus the artists, such as the case of the SpongeBob Camp Coral. It's very